And welcome back to another episode of On the Real After the Credits, our weekly after show for The Walking Dead. Uh, Joining me today, I have my good friend slash brother, Mr. Johnson,
How y'all doing out there in Facebook and YouTube land?
and Mr. Woods.
What up, what up, what up, what up?
You look so excited today.
I'm amped.
I'm
Yeah.
so excited. Can't you
Yeah.
tell?
Hey man, look.
Can
So
Can I say something?
you can say whatever you like, buddy.
It's grime time.
Grime time. We're coining that phrase. How do you feel about that?
Word.
Same.
Those I came up with Rick means business Grimes,
Right.
and you got Grime time.
Grime time.
Ground time?
Grime
I
time.
feel like let's talk about it.
Let's talk about it. How'd you feel about this episode? Did it tickle your fancy?
It was
Did-
alright.
It was all right because I know last week you
You know what? That's a good point.
You didn't cut it no
Yeah.
slack.
I didn't y'all I never said it was whack. I
I didn't
just
say
said
you said it was whack.
Yeah.
I said you said nothing
I didn't
happened. Did this meet your bar, your standard?
yeah, cause what's the gay dude's name?
Come
His
on,
boyfriend?
man.
What is his
Well, the
name?
gay couple.
I
like-
mean, so I feel bad because I don't know his name.
oh, so you telling me, come on, man?
Oh, so you just
Whatever.
you're like, oh, damn.
Dudes who gonna die that we don't care
That
about because
is-
they ain't
okay,
gay ones.
okay.
The expendable gay characters, right? Well, the one that be in the show most of the time, his boyfriend that don't be really there much, who we always knew was gonna die because for his character arc, because you got to lose somebody close to you. He didn't die yet, but he gonna die by the next episode.
So you saying as per the Walking Dead formula,
Yeah, the
his
formula.
husband has to die?
he has to die.
I like how you're trying to edit that up and clean it up.
Well,
Right.
on the fly, baby.
Right.
It has nothing to do with him being gay.
No, he happens to be a gay
They happen to
character,
be gay.
and we just don't know his name because they haven't really
But this is
developed
with
that
any
character,
character
like
on the show, no matter gay, straight, whatever their orientation. Once you in a relationship or you two lovey-dovey, you have to lose.
You
your
got to die.
significant other.
You
That's just how it goes. That's per the formula, as you say. So that happened.
Aaron. But I don't.
that. Aaron,
I really don't know.
Somebody has to use the internet.
Somebody Googled it.
Yeah.
Somebody's been doing their Googles.
Listen,
By
hey,
speedy, you
hey,
mean like it took me about 40 seconds to get there.
Somebody
has
did
to
their
research.
homework.
Man. Somebody has to research.
And
No,
it's
I,
this
I
guy.
really don't remember his partner's name though.
Wait, hold on. Aaron's not the partner?
Oh man.
Okay. Well,
Aaron-
okay.
No.
All right.
No.
Okay. So
well,
the-
anyway,
okay.
back to my points on the show.
To
My
your
favorite
point.
part of the show is Morgan.
Woo, when he was chasing that dude down.
No, just Morgan is just like I don't die. I don't know what the f y'all talking
No,
about.
but explain
Y'all
to me
die.
how hockey armor is just gonna stop bullets like that. I didn't know
Hockey
that hockey
armor
armor was
didn't
bulletproof.
stop bullets or anything. What happened was
He's
Morgan
Morgan.
played possum. What he did was he was there like he's seen the people in the room. He's like, it's about to go left. So
Okay.
what he did was when they got shot, he just threw himself down and played possum and let all that shit play out. And until everybody got killed, he's like, oh, now it's safe. Now, okay, now I'm gonna go and play cleanup.
You know what? I was like mad at the episode, and you saved the episode for me.
Yeah.
Because I was like, Walking Dead's getting too stupid.
No,
That he
played
just could get
possum.
up like that.
He knew
No,
those
okay,
dudes was gonna
well,
die, so he's like, "Shit."
You know
it's
what?
like there's no way I could get out of this shit because we going in first. So I'm in direct line of fire. So he just threw himself down and
You know
just
what?
played dead till everybody left. Then he's just like, "Nah, I'm gonna clean up and get my way out."
Scott
That's a
Gimple needs
cleanup
people
for-
like you.
That's
Yeah.
a cleanup
Because
for you.
I was talking
Wait,
shit.
way over
I
your
was
head.
talking a lot of shit about that when it happened.
So you feel that he didn't get shot
At all.
It was completely.
And
him
it was
just playing
completely
possum.
playing possum.
Okay.
He
All right.
threw himself down that whole time when he was there thinking in his head and he was looking at these dudes. He was like, these mother effers are going to get me killed. He was just there like, yo,
Rookie.
boom. Did he see dude come out? Shit. Boom. Play dead. That's it. Play possum. And so he just wait for that shit to clear out. But I like where he at. And then when they came out there and it's just like, Jesus, I'm not messing with Jesus. Not Jesus, the Lord of Lords, but Jesus on this show, I'm not
But
messing
hold
with
on,
him.
did you hear that there's some kind of rumor that might actually be Jesus of Nazareth?
The F out of here, man.
You never
The F
know
outta
with these
here.
shows.
But anyway, Jesus, I'm not feeling where he's at.
Somebody got to do it. Somebody got to do it. I mean, it's so. Here's the thing. I think that my favorite thing about Morgan was just like when you saw the determination return to his eyes,
Right.
when everybody was running from him in the hallway, he's a
was
savage.
focused.
Yes.
He was worse than Shiva, right? Like he was just like
But that's where
Tiger.
you need to
He was
be.
focused.
Because he was there having the flashbacks of Rick. Like Rick was there, like, yo, we got to get them first.
Tell me you didn't
They the
think-
ops.
tell me you
They
didn't
got
think he
to
would-
go.
tell-
Yes, they deserve to die, and I hope they burn in hell.
Tell me you didn't think he was just gonna start spraying and then it was just gonna start like a massive like shootout.
Nah,
Like, they
man.
were just gonna knock
was
him
the
all
only,
down.
he
But
played
you
it the
thought
smartest.
when
When
Morgan
came out, he's gonna be like, "Why are they
with the
standing
group,
there and just shoot them all?"
That when
It's
Morgan met up
similar
with the
to
group,
Carol,
right?
how Carol will play, a certain way, so you just think it's whatever until she comes in and kills you.
Yeah.
It's like that.
So okay.
What about
but-
that? What about that contrast that was going on between because the title of this episode was
the
Damned,
damned,
right?
The damned.
The Damned,
Yeah.
right? Which means what? God putting you into a situation of eternal damnation, right?
First of all, the
Pain and
damned
suffering.
is Negan's people in this episode.
right. But I'm just saying in terms of what that means, right? Like in the definition of the damned, right? Where
Yeah.
you're like always
Yeah, forsaken.
suffering, right? You're forsaken. You're eternally suffering.
Right.
And so, but what about that contrast that had where Rick was saying we got to kill them all, right?
Yeah.
And then he had this change of heart when he saw
The baby.
he saw the
Wait.
baby.
So hold on. So here's the thing. You
Yeah,
gotta
Also,
think-
they brought back
no. And then you had
the guy who
this
he
guy
came in
Morgan.
conversation-
You had Morgan. Hold on. You had Morgan in his situation where he was just focused. He was saying, "No, we got to preserve life," but he was focused, like you were saying, and he was just blasting everybody until he came into contact with that dude. Like, "Hey, I remember you.
Because
Did you
the-
get transferred?"
Yeah,
And
he
all of a
almost
sudden,
got
and
it.
he
And you
was
see, he
ready
didn't
to
even
pull
go
that
for the
trigger.
headshot. He's just like right to the chest.
to the heart. Yeah, and he was holding that gun too.
No, okay. So here's the thing.
Beyond that, the guy that Rick, the Hispanic fellow who got the drop on him,
Yes.
he's from the first season
From
of the
season
show.
1, yes. When they were in the RV, or everybody was outside the RV, and then he had left when it was right around the time this chick. No. He left with the Where did he leave?
He left when they went to the CDC. He wasn't with that.
Yeah.
When they were going deeper, they wanted to go to the
It's
CDC
just like it's a
to
lot of people
to solve the
yeah,
problem.
Right.
He just
That
went off.
family was like, "Nah, we're not going down this route."
It's like he ended up with Negan. It's just like with Negan, it's just like it's our way.
I
or
mean,
you're
you're
dead.
gonna end up with in this
Somebody.
kind of world.
You're going to end
you're
up with some form of
some
group.
kind of Rick or
But here's the
Negan,
whole thing,
like or
is
a
that Rick-
governor.
or the
Rick-
governor. Yeah,
He came to a place where he's like, I'm becoming Negan. Where he looked at himself in the mirror and he didn't
So,
recognize
okay,
his
I
own
wanna-
face.
I
He's
wanna-
there like, what am I doing?
that's what you thought was happening
I
right
to
there?
talk about that.
That's what was happening. It's just like the duality of like, is he taking it too far and can he, the point of no return? Are they, the people that they're trying to, kill, or they, are they the protectors? Are they the oppressors?
Right.
Because like a lot of these people are just there because like they were given no other choice.
Right.
So if people are surrendering, you shouldn't really
But
kill
then
I don't
them.
you
think
should
that
be
guy
on- but
didn't
then you
That
submit
guy
up.
wasn't
But
going to
then you-
surrender.
But
Right,
then
right,
you
right.
should be on Jesus' side,
I'm not necessarily on Jesus' side.
because that's what Jesus was really trying to say.
It's gray. It's areas of gray.
Right.
Right. So
But it's just there, like how, as Rick, as a person who's a father and is taking care of children, and then you see that you just killed this guy who's that's probably his baby. I don't know that that's his baby.
But the point is, they have a child
They
and
have
they're
a
human
child
beings.
there,
They're
right.
not like one
Yeah.
note, just like soldier. I mean,
they're
they
doing,
are soldiers,
they're
but
doing what they do because of or else they'd be
not
killed.
everybody's
And some
gonna
people are
be
just
Rick,
workers.
right? So, but again, here's the thing.
You got to give them the option.
I have a question for both of you. Since Rick like taking care of other people's kids, you think he's gonna take that baby, raise it like his daughter?
Yeah, it's probably Shane's too.
Hi-yo.
Shane's been
You know.
around, man.
Shane's been around
Crazy.
the world, man. He got hoes in different area codes.
Hey man, it could have. Look, it's well no, because the baby was too young for. But okay, here's the thing. How do we like though the impaling of homeboy with Rick. Like, didn't you see that
Prime
coming?
time,
he was choking him out.
No, I knew it. Like, because he's
They
still
showed
looking
you
at
in
it.
the distance.
Like, oh yeah, he's gonna throw him on there. I thought it was gonna go through his eye or something.
That's what I thought
the
he was
back
gonna
of his
do.
head. Yeah.
That's what I thought he was gonna do. But I thought Rick was gonna try to get Rick in the shoulder with it, because when he was banging Rick against the wall, I knew somebody was going.
Somebody was going there.
on the
I
pipe.
was going there.
Yo, but you see how he tossed him?
And he looked at it too, like, oh, I'm choking him out. It's taking too long. Oh no, wait. I got an idea.
Yeah, just got rid of him.
But here's the whole thing.
He's gonna do it.
I feel,
We said it. He was like, he's gonna do it.
He's gonna do it. It's
he's gonna
happening.
do it.
So
Finishing move.
Are you pro Tara or pro Jesus?
Okay, in that, so I understand what when they're surrendering, right?
Yeah, but Jesus,
No,
motherfucker is so special. He should have died
That
he
is
tried
one
to
of
kill.
those things. That's one of those
should've
things
sold
where
him
Talking about
out.
when
I
he
feel like
choked Jesus or whatever,
Yeah.
and he twisted.
And he grabbed her and he was there trying to kill Tara and Jesus.
No, but that's the thing.
After the fact, when
That's
he was
the
there
thing.
telling him that lie, he's like, you know how hard it is to piss on yourself?
piss on myself
So it's just
and
like,
all
he
of that.
lied to you.
Right.
Just kill that nigga.
Kill him.
Easy, easy.
That N-word.
So here's the thing.
That person?
Yeah.
No. But the thing is,
That guy.
I feel like
That
that's
scoundrel,
where,
that scallywag.
that's where the writing
That
in this
scumbag.
episode kind of lacked, right? Because it felt so forced. Like, nobody is gonna say, look, you wanted to save him because he said he had.
Well,
a
when they
family.
had their dialogues.
Right, they had. I
When they
understand
had
that,
their
right?
little-
But
Like
after
how
he
all
turns it
superstars do.
around,
Their
Yeah,
monologue.
exactly.
right?
Their little there we go,
After
monologue.
he turned, the monologue, but he turns it around on you. There's no reason that you're gonna tie him up after that.
No.
Right? He
Unless he's
showed
Jesus.
you that he's a soldier at that point. It doesn't make there's no one in that situation
He has
that's
no
gonna be
redeemable
like,
qualities.
oh, I'm gonna save him now. Like, you had a chance and then you pulled a gun on me. That means you're not one of them. You're an enemy combatant and we're at war. Now, he didn't surrender.
Right.
So if he didn't surrender, of course you have to kill him. Right? Now, the other people who put their guns down, no. I agree with Jesus in that instance. You don't kill them. They put their guns down. They're surrendering.
Okay.
That's wrong. And if you do kill them, then you are no better than the enemy. But that guy, that didn't make any sense. And it was just there to prove a point. And it felt stupid when I'm going to explain,
Listen.
let me twiddle my mustache because I'm a villain.
Nah.
Oh, you goody two-shoe. It was stupid, man.
Nah, for one, I don't agree with what Jesus is doing, but playing devil's advocate, Jesus is saying in that situation that, hey, the same thing, Morgan, all of them. We could go down the list with all of them who have that.
Yes,
that
and it's
moment,
a repetitive
right?
trope, but
Yeah,
I feel it felt forced.
But
this episode.
how is it forced if he's saying that I'm showing this guy that there's more to it than just I shoot you, you shoot me.
You already showed him that though.
Yeah, show
No,
the
he's
next
still
person.
trying to redeem the
That
guy.
guy, that guy
I'm saying
dies.
in that
but
specific
the other
instance,
people who put down their
people who
guns,
put their
you
guns,
don't kill them.
Exactly. You
That
take those
mother effer,
prisoners
that dude took your gun from you as getting ready to kill y'all both.
and
He
showed
dies.
you it was all a lie. Look, and if that's
But what
the
if
case,
he's trying
okay,
he's trying to pull him out of that
No,
mindset?
no,
You know
if
what I
that's
mean?
the
It
case-
doesn't happen that
okay,
instantly.
if that's the case, then don't kill nobody. See, when Morgan did it, he
If
had a
he
hard
surrendered-
rule. Hold
if
on
he
one
surrendered-
second.
yeah.
Hold on one second. When Morgan did that, even though I was mad at Morgan, he had a hard rule of I don't kill anyone.
Right.
So Jesus is picking and choosing when I'm gonna kill somebody. So in
I
this
don't remember
instance,
Jesus ever killed anyone.
I'm
Truth be told.
why was he out there with a gun?
He
I'm
ties
pretty
everyone
sure
up.
not.
He ties.
He doesn't
beats
use
people
guns.
up. He's a pacifist.
So
Thank
he's
you.
never killed
He was
anyone.
like
No, he's never
Morgan.
killed
How
anyone.
Morgan would
No.
just knock people out.
Yeah, that's what
But he
Jesus
never
does.
killed
He
nobody.
doesn't kill anyone.
Never killed.
Now, if you die, that's on you. But he doesn't kill anyone.
He just does jump kicks and
Yes.
Yeah.
parkour,
Yes.
jumping off walls.
Yes.
Okay.
And he ties people up.
Okay,
That's it.
I
He
thought
knocks
I
them
just
out.
saw him
He
with a
does
gun in the
ballet and
silence. I thought he was out there
No.
shooting people.
He does plies. And
Okay, I'm gonna
pirouettes
say this
while
now.
He knocks you out.
Jesus is a liability. Okay.
Oh, so now that's
you
what
can't
the
be out here.
conclusion
Don't
you're
even
coming
come
to,
out
that
here with a
Jesus is a
gun.
liability?
This is gonna sound
Don't-
controversial, but Jesus is not the way.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Oh, okay.
You might have to expand on that. Mm.
Yeah.
Jesus' way is
you might
wrong.
just-
You expand in the 7 pits of hell.
Jesus in The Walking Dead. It's not the way.
All right, you get
way
specific
is
there.
wrong.
There you go.
Alright, nah,
Now
okay.
he's getting specific.
Okay.
Yeah, you have to,
Backtracking.
right.
I'm not
Backtracking.
backtracking. Don't you put that evil on me, Ricky Bobby.
You already said it,
Don't
buddy.
you put that
said
evil
it.
on me. I didn't say that at all.
All
I'm
right,
talking
what was your
about
favorite? What
Jesus,
was your
the
favorite
fictitious
thing?
character.
So
Even though both
LeVar's
of them aren't.
LeVar's favorite thing was Morgan's clarity. What was your favorite thing about this episode?
Grime time.
Grime time, baby.
Yeah,
Impaling.
he just came in focused. You know what I mean? Even though it got a little weird when he said something about who was he talking about? Oh, Dwight. He was like, oh, he's been good on the information.
He said
before.
his intel has been good.
His intel's been good. But what did this guy say to him? Daryl. He said, man, I don't trust this guy. He's still, even in that moment, I don't trust him.
I said this to you guys last week. I don't trust his face.
Who, Dwight?
Dwight, yeah. Because for the intel, because he said
Dwight
the guns are supposed to be up here.
Eisenhower.
And then if that's the case, why did they put them in that situation where there's no guns up there?
Because you can't trust him. Look at his
Really?
face.
So do you think Dwight would give them information just to get a bunch of their people killed? Why would he do that?
Why wouldn't
That's
the
the
guns
question
be
I
there?
was asking last week. I was saying, like, what is the purpose? If you're already on the winning side of Negan,
Dwight got to die because
I don't
he
believe
messed up
that.
too many times, is all I'm saying.
I don't know why he would lead them to that spot only to see a baby, or maybe to have Rick understand that, hey, some of these people are doing this against their will too, or his wife was taken as one of Negan's
Well, too
many
late.
or something. I don't know. I don't know
He's
the
dead.
reason.
He's impaled now.
It's like this. If I came in contact with Negan and Negan is there like, yo, either get down with me and live like a king or die.
But what about the people that don't get to live like a king?
He
Who's
has
that?
With
rings.
Negan.
He puts them in rings.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. It's not like it's
If you
not
earn-
automatic that you live with Negan and you just get to live like a king, because there's a lot of people that's there like serfs.
Nah,
right?
you gotta earn and prove.
It's like
You gotta
Negan's the
prove.
king.
Right, exactly.
You gotta
You could
show
be
and prove.
his lord.
If you go out there, if you go out there and then you bring back however much stuff and it's just like you a good earner,
Then
now
you're
you're
gonna move
general.
up. Yeah, you're gonna move up.
Everybody pays, everybody owes. All right. What's your
Nah, but
least
from you
favorite
move
part
certain,
about
certain ways up the ranks, then you just get
what's
everybody work for you.
what's your least favorite part about the episode?
What's my least? It seems Rick is gonna soften up. I don't like that.
I don't think so.
No, the whole. Oh my God, baby!
No, that's for you. Wouldn't
No,
feel fucked
dude.
up too, like
That-
the
and then
baby in the
him
crib?
see-
Hold on, that wouldn't mess you up.
My dude, it doesn't matter. This is we're talking about the show and the world, and Rick is gonna
Right, you in
get
the show.
soft.
No.
And then he's like bringing back that dude from season 1, and now he's thinking about who he used to be and whatever. No, it's
No,
grime
I
time.
don't
And
think
if
so.
y'all saying
He
it's
said
grime time,
It's grime time.
no.
all
Now
the way.
he's softening up. You
I don't
can't.
think
You
so.
got to be on that Morgan shit. No,
Clear.
They got to clear. That's
No,
it.
but here's the thing. I actually
Our group don't die.
I know why you would say that
Yo,
because the show
Ezekiel
does
said
that.
we ain't catching no L's. We ain't
Yeah,
catching
but-
no L's out here.
Which
Yo,
means you know there's some L's
Yeah,
coming.
there's some L's coming.
Nah, man.
They're about
Not
to
if you
sprinkle some
believe.
L's all over the place.
If they murked everybody they came in contact with, they wouldn't be catching no L's. You can't be soft about this because if it was the other way around, all of them is shooting you.
Okay.
All of them.
Okay, but
If Negan gave the order, y'all all dead. So y'all all the ops. That's it.
then you
That's
just
it.
said that Jesus was right for not killing.
No,
the people that
I said
surrendered.
Jesus is not the way.
No, but what you said you said that they shouldn't have killed the people that surrendered.
That
That put their guns
surrendered,
down.
the ones that all put their guns down, y'all going to prison or something.
No, yeah, that's fine. Here's the thing. I think that Rick, I just don't agree with you in the sense that I think Rick has a moral clarity, and in that moment, that just shows that he
It
can
shook
still
him.
feel remorse.
Right.
But he will kill you in a second and not think twice about it if he has to. And again, the reason he felt that way, because remember when the
'Cause
dudes
of the baby.
try to touch Carl in the butt, and
Yeah.
and
Who?
Rick bit their neck out. Bit the neck out,
season
right?
6.
Yeah, when
So-
I was about to rape Carl.
Right,
So
so-
if Carl cut that dumbass hair,
No,
people
but
would
hold
be
on.
saying he
Hold on.
looked
Slow
pretty.
down. So what I'm saying is, I think he looked in the mirror and was just like, okay, I was in this position when they were like, this dude has a baby and I'm in here with a gun, so of course he's gonna try to attack me, and that could have been me. Right? I
Because
don't
he
know
was
who
there-
these people
yeah.
are from the jump, so he had to look in the
about, "Give me
mirror.
your guns."
He had to look in the mirror like,
It's
who
like
am I?
because the dude, he's there the whole time. He was there like, oh, you protecting the guns? The guns are in there. No,
And the
it
dude was like,
baby.
"Yo, no
Yeah.
guns, no
That's
guns."
right.
And
And
then
he
you
said
heard
it
Rick
was
go.
no
He was
guns.
like, "Yo, it's in there, isn't it?" And then that's when he saw that spike, and he's like, "You know what? I don't need you anymore."
That's what I'm saying.
me
And
finish
he
you
was
and get
just
these
that's
guns.
he had to look in the mirror and just tell himself, slow down.
Yep.
Because Rick will kill everybody, and he just has to remind himself.
So you think he's gonna
Easy.
take the baby and take care of it?
Absolutely, he's gonna take the baby and take care of it. At 100%.
It doesn't matter. Somebody else in the Saviors is gonna take that baby because they're screwed right now.
Well, yeah, with the Saviors coming
The Saviors are
come
coming.
in and get them and
Yeah,
stuff like that.
Yes.
let me explain something to you. Okay,
Did you see the preview for next week?
yeah, I did, but hold on. Before we get into anything you didn't stuck with you that you didn't like this episode, yeah.
Anything particularly that I didn't like?
Mr. Woods?
No, not necessarily. I thought it was dope about the going along with everyone had this individual suffering that they had to get through. So Aaron with his partner getting shot, Rick with his realization of am I still human, Morgan with a clear mindset, a clarity like no other, until he runs into Jesus telling him no, that's not the way. Let's not kill everybody. And it shakes him again to his
but
core.
what did Tara say?
Yo,
Maggie might listen to you.
Yeah, Maggie might listen to you.
When we get to Rick Means Business Grimes,
he's gonna listen to me. He's
No,
gonna listen to me. So everybody had that little thing going, but I can't necessarily.
I think for me, my least favorite thing about the episode was the Morgan thing. But now that you explained that to me, I've changed my mind.
So what was it?
Yeah, okay.
My least favorite thing now is
the monologuing for me.
With the thing with Jesus and Tara in the room, not the people who surrendered, but that dude in the room who tied up. I can't.
Sorry.
It just felt stupid to me. Like this is like
that whole
thank
situation.
you for reminding me that I'm watching a TV show.
Yeah, that whole stupid supervillain monologuing crap.
But
okay. Yeah, with like how you said of like how is it possible that for one he puts his hands up and then after he puts Jesus in a chokehold,
he tells you he's like, I beat on myself on purpose.
And you still have to go. But that's what I said. Again, I don't agree with what he did, but I'm just playing devil's advocate that Jesus is still saying, well, we can show him that it's
no, that's fine to have that philosophy. I'm saying the show didn't write it properly in this instance.
But this
and you didn't even need that if you're going to have the scene later with everybody surrendering. So that whole thing was pointless and stupid. If you wanted to do anything, you should have showed the viciousness of Tara and had her just shot him while he's tying him up and then come back to the mercy.
Morgan getting ready to do the same thing and
exactly.
then saying, hey.
That's how you write that properly. But predictions for next week.
Another thing, this show is a lot about the past and people coming to terms with their past. Like Rick with the guy from season 1, or just, who he's become. And he's seeing the baby made him realize that he's taking care of a baby too. And it's just like he could have been on the other side of that.
Because he would have done the same thing to defend. What's the daughter's name? Shane's baby?
Yeah, Morgan going.
I don't know.
Morgan going back and forth.
Right now.
Judith.
There it is. For the clutch.
Morgan going back and forth between Claire Morgan and Morgan the Zen master. He's trying to find the even space. But I mean, I like where he's at, where he's killed everything because
that was so good.
Yo, just how he walked down the hall.
I don't die.
Was just so authentic, and he's just holding the gun.
Y'all thought like, oh nah, it was genius what he did.
No, it was great. It was great.
Also, that's what it's about. It's just like the past and coming to terms with it. But they're screwed.
Okay, tell me what you think about what's gonna happen next week.
Basically, what's his name? The gay guy, Simon or something. What's his name?
Aaron.
There you go. His husband is gonna die. That's what's gonna happen next week.
Well, he's bleeding out anyway.
How are you gonna stop that? It's not like an arm. You can chop off the arm or chop off the leg.
Mid-war, how are you stopping that? Right.
You're done. There's no way to stop that. They're gonna, do a kiss scene or some crap where we're all gonna look away.
Okay, easy.
That's what's gonna happen. With the sunset and blah blah blah, and he's gonna die in his arms. That's what's gonna happen next week. The Saviors are on the way. They're gonna shit the money bed. Sorry for the cursing, but they're pretty much screwed. I don't know if anybody else is gonna get captured. I don't know how they're gonna get out of this one. But it's just like, dude got the gun on Rick. It's just like,
yeah, but Daryl is in the same building. Like, Daryl will come there.
Yeah.
And
I know what I don't like
about
this episode.
Okay.
Ezekiel is just so
confident
for me. Like over.
No, but this is his point.
But
he
he
said
said
that that was his role, right?
Right,
He's
His
like, I
role
gotta
is to
yeah.
provide. Like
That
if
energy.
he's confident, then they will be confident. But if
Right.
he starts saying, "Oh, all is lost,"
Right.
that
That's gonna-
energy is gonna.
He's
roll
like,
down.
they need a hero. They need somebody to make them believe.
Right.
And it's just
and
like
he's like, I'm playing
he's
that
just
role.
like, I can make them do the impossible because I make them believe in themselves.
Right.
So somebody has to do that.
Fair enough.
And then he's like, I have said so many things that when I was just saying it, but it came to reality just from me saying it. He spoke it into existence.
Right.
But that's the secrets of life. You know what I'm saying?
So he was reading The Secret. Is that what?
Jeez, an Australian woman is whispering to him in his dreams.
Might be.
If you believe it, it will manifest.
But it's just like
It's got
he
an
said,
audio book.
you fake it till you make it. You know, and
But
that's just
by the
reality.
way, I don't want
That's
to tell you
reality.
how I know about that it's an Australian woman whispering, but that's another
Because you watch
argument.
that. But
Oh, man.
it's true, though. You know, like speaking things into existence.
Hey guys, that's how this podcast happened.
Exactly. We're faking it till we make it.
But okay, what do you think is gonna happen next week? What's your predictions based
next
on what we
week-
saw? Yeah.
Yeah, I believe Aaron's partner is gonna die. He's gonna bite the bullet. Actually, it might
He
not.
might
even,
bite a neck.
It might. It might not even be next week, right? Because that's so
They
obvious.
might give
They're gonna
Aaron a
drag
whole
it out.
episode.
Yeah, they might give him a whole episode
Where they go through their whole
goes
backstory,
nuts.
show the-
yeah, exactly.
Hello,
You gotta
darkness,
do
my old friend.
that, right? All of that good stuff.
I come to talk with you again.
I think someone from Ezekiel's crew is gonna die.
Okay.
They're gonna get surrounded. Ezekiel's
Right.
crews get surrounded. If you've seen the trailer, for
I mean,
next week.
technically, they're all like
They're all
they're all
surrounded.
surrounded.
And I think Morales, that's going to be a long conversation. You can't just bring him back just to have him.
No,
get
that's
alive.
It's gonna
That's
drag
gonna
out
be-
throughout the whole episode, and then Daryl gonna swoop in at the end and kill that dude.
and they're gonna get out of there before who you call it's coming, and they gonna take the baby.
No, I think Daryl is going to. That's when Daryl's going to
Yeah.
have that moment. This will be interesting. So I'll leave it at this. It'll be interesting because remember, Daryl was saying, that's it.
Daryl's gonna kill
Right?
dude, and
'Cause
Rick is gonna feel bad that he
Isn't
kills
Daryl
him.
in the mode of like, we're not saving nobody no more?
Yeah,
right?
Daryl's on murder, kill.
No,
so
but I
Daryl's
wonder if
gonna
he's
kill
gonna.
dude,
He
and then Rick is
sees
gonna feel
Morales.
bad.
No, I wonder if he sees
I
Morales
don't think
and be
they're
like,
doing
you know
that
what,
with
let me
Rick this
fall
season.
back.
That's my prediction, right? I just don't. I don't think that they're gonna go with the whole like. It's not about Rick being soft this
Rick
season.
is gonna be like,
not that.
You
But I
don't
think
have
he's gonna.
to do
He's
this,
gonna.
Morales.
Daryl's gonna
You
see
can come
Morales.
with us.
No, not
You
even.
can join us, Morales.
No, he might say that.
He might say that.
He might say that, but that's
you
not.
don't have
say
to be
that.
with Negan.
That's not him being soft though.
No,
like,
but that's what he's gonna say.
Because if Morales says no, he's gonna be like, "All right." I'm telling you.
But you know what?
Like, do you see fear in Rick's eyes when he has the gun on him? Rick knows that
never.
he could slap the gun out of his hand at any time and kill him.
Actually, I think
Morales is alive because Rick allows it.
I think Rick is going to say to Morales, "Listen, I'm going to give you two choices: put the gun down, take the baby, and leave, or put the gun down, I'll kill you, and I'll take the baby, give it to someone else, and then we'll leave." So, like, those are your
Rick is
options.
just gonna say-
he's not even going to let him in the group. Like,
It's gonna
that's
be
not
a-
even happening.
It's a Negan thing, with the get down or lay down.
Yeah, like
You know what I'm saying?
that's it. So
I think, but this is the difference. I think Rick will give him a chance, and if he says no,
leave.
he won't. He will not hesitate, like in the least.
Rick
Right.
I
said in
just
the
think-
first episode of the season, none of y'all have to die. I only want to kill Negan.
Yeah, but the other thing that's important, I
That's
think
his
it's
skill.
important.
He's
Is
just
gonna,
like he told him all of y'all could surrender. So Rick is not really necessarily I kill everybody, but if I have to kill you, so I don't die, I'm gonna kill you.
I'm gonna kill you.
No,
yeah.
but that's the point. That's the underscore, because they said that he gave that speech in the first thing. Like, we don't enjoy killing, but we're not guilty about it either. Like, we kill
not gonna feel
because
sad about
we
shit.
have to.
Right.
Right.
But he felt sad
So
about
if-
that shit because he
No,
didn't have to kill
again.
dude because dude was just trying to protect the baby.
Exactly.
And he thought it
You
was
don't-
about guns.
you-
Right.
It's not all about like
So
murder,
Rick is
death,
like,
kill,
damn, I'm a piece of
homicide
shit.
all the time. Of course, you should feel remorse, and if he didn't feel any remorse, then he has lost himself. And the reason that people rally to Rick is because yes, he is just as ruthless as Negan or the governor, but he still has compassion, and he will kill out of a sense of fairness. He has a moral code,
has
even
some
though he
form
has
of
gone
moral
back
code,
and
yeah.
forth. This is why his crew rocks out with him, and this
Right,
is
right.
why he will continue to win, because honestly, this is the world you have to live in. You cannot be like how Morgan was. You cannot be
mean
how
You gotta be
Morgan.
how Morgan is
Yeah,
now.
yeah.
That's the way you
well,
got
no,
to
no,
be.
because Morgan's a little crazy.
I don't care. That's the way you
No,
got to
look,
be in this
look,
world.
let's
Like,
be
they
clear.
supposed to
Hold
be
on.
crazy. That's
Let's
the
be
only way you
clear.
survive.
Let's be
crazy.
clear. You need Morgans on the team, right?
Morgan's
Morgan
not
don't
playing
catch no
games.
L's.
I'm
I don't
saying-
die.
But I'm
Y'all
saying,
die.
I'm saying for
Yo, he really did say
I
like,
don't
yo,
die.
y'all die, I don't die.
Y'all die.
yeah, no, you guys are red shirts. You're expendables. No,
That's it.
but the point that I'm making is like Rick, of course, and he wouldn't be Rick if he didn't feel something there.
Yeah.
So, but anyway, my predictions for next week is that Rick is gonna take the baby.
He ain't taking that baby.
He's taking that baby. He's gonna be like, yo,
My
Michonne,
baby, back. Hey, how you
you
feel
ain't
about?
healed up yet? Hold
Hey,
this.
hey, Michonne, how you feel about raising 2 white babies?
Oh boy. He's gonna bring the baby home, and then it says we should name the
She's
baby
like,
Jon
whose is
Snow.
this? Who you got pregnant? I'm still not pregnant yet.
You know-
whose little white baby is this?
Rick Grimes did go away to war, and
Hey.
he came back with a baby,
Mm.
and it's not by Michonne. So
Uh-huh.
you gotta kind of wonder what happened.
Baby
All right.
last name gonna be Snow.
It's gonna be Snow.
Uh-huh.
It's gonna be Snow.
No. So also, so that's what I think is gonna. I think Daryl will come back and kill Rodriguez, but I think the episode will be.
His name
no,
is definitely not
Morales.
Rodriguez. Yo.
I apologize. Look, I haven't seen him
It's like
since
one of the
season
Spanish
one.
names.
I haven't seen him since
Rodriguez,
season one.
Morales,
He just-
Sanchez.
No, hold on.
Lopez.
So here's the thing.
One of them.
Here's the thing. I haven't seen him since season one. I'm
man.
sorry.
El Rosco Pollo.
Yo,
Wow. Okay.
I said
Whatever his
Morales
name
like
is.
7 times
Let's-
throughout.
I'm a
hold on. So
Mofongo?
Morales, hold
You can
on.
make it
I think
Mofongo?
that episode is gonna. I think the next episode is gonna slow down a little bit. So I think that one of the groups is gonna get captured, right? Ezekiel's group is gonna get
Habichuelas.
captured.
Right.
I think that Aaron is gonna. It's gonna be an episode of Aaron saying goodbye to his husband,
Right.
who you guys don't even know his name, and you talking about me.
I didn't
you
even
just
think
call
so.
him the gay guy, and you
But
guys.
that's what
I
he
said
is. And everybody
Rodriguez.
knows who I'm talking about.
So
I,
What's
I
his name?
think
Sanchez?
that
I just said his partner.
I think
Sanchez?
that Rick and Morales are gonna have an episode where they're talking to each other, kind of like the
Lopez?
Clear episode with Morgan
Right.
and Rick. But in the end of that, Daryl will make his way back in the last minute before the saviors get there.
Right.
Daryl will shoot him in the head, and then Rick will be like broken up about it a little bit, and they'll take the baby and go. And Daryl will be like, "Yo, leave that baby." And then
Daryl ain't gonna say leave no baby to die.
so he's not. They're not gonna leave it to die. The saviors are coming. The saviors will come get it. But anyway, so that's Rick and Daryl. Carol and Ezekiel are gonna get captured, right?
Okay.
And that the Aaron's crew is going to get.
Surrounded.
They're gonna get killed. They're gonna get wiped out.
Talking about that entire crew.
Yeah, Aaron left them. They don't have leaders, and they're gonna get flanked around them, and they're gonna get shot because that's a firefight.
Yeah, they are.
And then Morgan and Jesus are gonna bring all of those captured people back to the hilltop.
Okay.
And this dude, the who's the Greg, bitch ass, is gonna come back to hilltop, and they're gonna have to deal with Greg as well.
Spoilers.
Nope,
because-
nope, don't want to hear.
Ain't no spoil. I mean,
Oh well, this is your prediction, so
No spoilers.
This ain't no prediction. I mean,
not from the comic.
It's just if you can find this information on the YouTube page of Walking Dead, but from the preview that they gave for next week, when they're trying to go back with the prisoners, what happens is
This is within the preview that they showed on TV.
that they showed on TV. What happens is the guy with the long hair. You know when Morgan comes into the group and then he sees them and then the light.
yeah.
That,
That
do
dude.
you remember who the guy with the long hair is?
That's the dude that took his stick, right?
That is the dude who killed
No,
the
that
young
killed the
kid.
boy.
They killed the young boy. The armor that
What?
Morgan is wearing is that young boy's armor.
That's why he asked me, he's like,
why
"Hey, you got-"
Morgan is
Oh,
crazy.
and he
shot,
asked
when he
him-
shot him in the leg.
Yeah, he
The
said,
kid
"Hey,
who
you got
died, he bled
transferred."
out.
Okay.
He bled out. Like that's the kid that Morgan was teaching, and that's why Morgan went crazy. So
Okay.
Morgan is wearing his armor.
And
So
that's
when
why it's
Morgan
so
came out
crazy
there,
when he held
that's
that
why
gun.
Morgan wanted to
Yeah,
kill that dude. He's
man.
like, we're supposed to kill these people. Like that dude is responsible for this kid dying.
Yep.
Right.
So that dude is there talking to him. He's like, "Oh, you look different now. What is it?" He's like, "Oh, it's the armor." He's like, "Why is your armor so tight?" He's like, "Don't tell me you're wearing the kid's armor."
Oh, he's dead. He's
He's
dead.
dead.
Wait, that
That
those
dude,
words
he's
were
like,
said in that
"Oh," he's
preview.
He's like, "Why does it look so small?" He's
You know he
like, "I'm wearing the
dead.
kid's armor."
You know he dead.
So then Morgan pulls the gun on him, right? So then what happens is, then
Oh, this
Wait,
is
just-
from Talking Dead, where they show you the
Yeah.
preview of the next
yeah, but
week.
they show
Okay.
you it's on YouTube right now. Anyway, because
Oh,
whatever
okay,
shit
okay.
they showing you.
Okay.
So anyway, then Walker starts to fall down. They're next to a hill, and the Walker comes down and is rolling into them. So they have all these people tied up and chained up. So all their mother effers is dead because Morgan and them still is hands free and got guns. So Morgan and them is gonna get out of them zombies. But all them dudes that they got
People
tied
that they
up,
have captured.
that they got captured, they're all dead.
Okay.
They're done.
Oops.
Yo,
Guess you shouldn't have got yourself tied up.
and he has the
I mean,
nerve
they
to
show
ask him,
them.
"Hey, is that the kid's
They
armor?"
show them on Morgan, and Morgan is there trying to push him off, but you
look.
know Morgan's gonna get him off. All them dudes just tied up though, dead
Oh.
on a silver
he
platter.
dead.
There you go.
Well, on
Because
that
they're all tied together. There's no way for them to run.
on that upbeat note,
right.
that has been another episode of On the Real After the Credits, our weekly review show for The Walking Dead. Thank you guys for listening. And
Morales.
Morales, yes.
All right.
LeVar, tell them where they can find you.
At the particulars.
At the particulars. It's literally at. I'm gonna make a Twitter address for you that says at the particulars.
Word.
That's pretty clean.
Sorry, I'm a little under the weather, guys.
Mr. Woods, where can they find you?
Whywoodswhynot.com or whywoodswhynot on Instagram, Twitter,
All right, and
even YouTube.
me, your friendly host. You can catch me at Steve A.M. Johnson on your favorite social network, as long as it's not Snapchat. But it's not about where you can find us. Well, it is about where you can find us. Talk to us. Send us messages. Send
Unless
us
your
love.
name is Morales.
We want to. Yes, unless your name is Rodriguez.
Sanchez.
Sanchez. Look, stop it.
Lopez.
Stop it.
Come on, man.
But it's about what you think. So give us a like, click on the video, subscribe, do all of those things. We want to hear from you. And you know,
Is Rick keeping the baby?
is do you think Rick is keeping the baby? Do you think that Morgan is gonna just clear everybody?
Tune in next week.
Yes.
Same bad time, same bad channel.
All right, and we are out of here.